And in his driveway, I found a baby squirrel. Look at this, he's shaking. He is just so cold. Look how tiny he is. Oh no, look at his nose. It's so bloody. Oh my goodness, look at this little guy. He is so adorable. What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I hope all of you guys are having just an absolutely incredible Friday. Now, here in Florida, spring is in full effect, and what does that mean? That means a lot of baby birds, baby squirrels, all kinds of baby animals are in their nests, and sadly, a lot of them do end up falling out of their nests. So for today's video, guys, I was headed over to Landon's house a little bit ago, well, actually yesterday, and in his driveway, I found a baby squirrel. Yes, you heard that right. I found a baby squirrel in Landon's driveway, so yeah, we're just gonna hop right into it right now. I don't know if you can see this, but I just got here over to Landon's house, and there's a little baby squirrel right there. This little baby squirrel must have fallen out of the tree right here. Like, literally, my truck is still on. It's 7 p.m. right now, and I just found a little baby squirrel right here. Oh my gosh, buddy. Look at this. He's shaking. He is just so cold. Look how tiny he is. This guy is just absolutely adorable. Is this guy okay? Come here, buddy. He looks so skinny. Oh my goodness. Guys, it is springtime here in Florida, and right now we have tons of baby squirrels all over the place, tons of baby birds, baby turtles hatching. But wait, he's got a bloody nose. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh no, look at his nose. It's so bloody. Oh no, it doesn't even look like it's scraped up. So this is really, really bad. Like, if we look up in the tree, oh my gosh, look at that. There's a big nest right there. That looks like a big squirrel nest. I don't know if you guys can see that big ball right there, but way up in the trees, that big dark ball looks like it's a squirrel nest. I can almost guarantee that this is where this little baby squirrel came from. Unfortunately, it is 7 p.m. and, well, the wildlife rehabber is closed. They close at 6 p.m. so we're gonna have to do a little rehabbing tonight. He looks like he's a little dehydrated. Well, this is actually a good sign. He is nice and active, but one way we can tell if he's dehydrated, wait, buddy, hold here, come here. One way we can tell if he's dehydrated is if we pinch the back of his neck and the skin sticks up. He is 100% dehydrated, and we'll need to hydrate him with some Pedialyte. And wow, it's kind of hard to do right now. Now, we're not really pinching the skin hard, but just kind of pushing it together, and yeah, he is very dehydrated. You see how it's staying crinkled up right here? Yeah, he is definitely dehydrated. Go, guys, go comment down below a little prayer for this tiny baby squirrel, because he does not look like he is doing too well. Look at his bloody nose again. That is just not good at all, guys. So I'm going to take this little tiny baby squirrel inside now. We're gonna do a little rehab. We're gonna get him nice and warm, and hopefully he survives till the morning. Landon told me to come right over here to this cooler. This cooler bag right here already has a blanket. It actually had a baby squirrel in it last spring. So this is like literally what we're going to use. We got the little squirrel bag right here. This should keep him nice and warm. We're gonna actually heat up a little water bottle to go inside of here. Here you go, buddy. Stay nice and warm in here. So guys, I'm going to go head out of Landon's house right now. I'm gonna go head home and get this squirrel set up. So we're here now, and we are stimulating this tiny little baby squirrel. So we brought it over to the bathroom to do this because it's gonna be living in the bathroom. So look at this little guy. Is he peeing? Yeah, Hannah, I think I see a little pee, right?
A little bit.
Yeah, you can see that little yellow stuff right there. That's just a little bit of squirrel pee. So we got to stimulate it. But I'm just hoping this little guy makes it, because he is just so adorable. And, well, it just never is fun seeing hurt and injured wildlife. That's why we're doing this. And in the morning, we are going to be taking this little guy to the wildlife rehabber. So guys, we are here in the bathroom now. We are going to be cleaning the little squirrel's bloody nose off before we even feed it. So you can see it's kind of sneezing, so I'm almost positive that this is internal stuff. So I'm not entirely sure what it's going to be. You know, a lot of times, unfortunately, with these little baby squirrels, when they do have these internal injuries from these falls from the nest, they sadly end up passing away. But we're giving this guy all kinds of hope, guys. So go right now and comment down below a little prayer for this baby squirrel. So right now we got some warm water. Let's feel it. Yep, nice warm toasty water. We're just gonna wet the Q-tip just a little bit, just like that. And we're just going to slowly start trying to clean the blood off, because with that blood, we just don't want it there. It's just probably uncomfortable for him since it's all dry and crusty. Hi, buddy. We're using the warm water just because the cold water, he might not like it too much, and the warm water will help, you know, loosen that blood up just a little more, because it's pretty dry and thick right here on the bottom part of his nose. We are now just about done cleaning his nose. You can see that there's just minimal blood left right there. This guy's shivering. He feels pretty cold. So now what we have to do before we even think of bottle feeding it is, well, we've got to take this little guy and we've got to weigh it. So based on his weight, Hannah's going to do some calculations, and that's going to determine how much food we're going to give this little guy, just because his stomach can only hold so much. We've got our scale set up right here. We're going to be weighing this little guy in ounces, and we're going to just place him in this cup right here, this little deli cup. He's probably not going to be too happy about it, but hold on, buddy. Go right there. We're looking, he's about 2.2 ounces. And let's see if we can change that over to grams. This little squirrel weighs 62 grams right here. We got him moving around the deli cup, and look how cute he is. I mean, this is one way you can really put into perspective how small he is. He fits just in this little cup right here. I mean, this is just one tiny, tiny little baby squirrel. So Hannah is going to take the squirrel right now. We're going to go prepare some formula and get this squirrel fed. Guys, you're not gonna believe it. While Hannah's here calculating the food, we have some great news. The little squirrel took a little poop. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's a poop right there. And while that poop may not seem like a big deal, for us it's a big deal. So with squirrels and, really any baby animals, if they get any sort of blockage where they're not able to poop or pee, it is just pretty much death for the animal. If you can't get it to poop or pee, well, it just causes a whole bunch of problems, and the animal normally will pass away. I've seen that a lot of times in other animals that we've rescued, but the little baby squirrel pooped and it peed, so that is absolutely great sign. So Hannah is over here right now. She's making the formula, and I'll be with you guys in a sec. So right here, Hannah has got some Pedialyte. We ran out to the store, we got some Pedialyte to feed this little guy, and this is going to help hydrate the squirrel because, well, we pinch its neck and it's dehydrated.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do is I put a little in here, and I don't usually heat it up in the microwave because also in the formula, it can cause bubbles in the milk, and when the baby drinks the bubble, it can, get really hot in its stomach. Yep. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the little Pedialyte because we have to hydrate it
yep, we got the
before
good
the
Pedialyte
feedings,
right there.
And I'm heating it up in a little pot on the stove. So we're gonna wait till that gets a little warm, and then I'm gonna go hydrate this baby squirrel.
The Pedialyte is now warmed up, and Hannah is getting ready to hydrate this little baby squirrel. I mean, this guy is just so adorable. He's so tiny.
Now guys, before you do feed them, what I do is I put a warm water bottle in here, and I heat it up and I put it under the blanket so it's not too hot. And you have to make sure that they are warm because they can get really sick if they aren't warm. So what you do is you check the pads of their feet and you feel if they're warm, and he is pretty warm. And now we're gonna start hydrating him.
Oh my goodness. So hopefully this guy will take it. You gotta be very, very soft and gentle. You can see he's just starting to lap it up with his mouth right there. He's starting to lick. This guy probably hasn't eaten, and I would say I've had it here for a couple of hours now and hasn't eaten, so it's its first meal. Oh my goodness, look at this little guy. He is so adorable. He's just gripping onto the little syringe right here. I mean, it is just such an incredibly rewarding experience getting to rehabilitate these animals. You can see this little guy is just absolutely just so thirsty right now. He's a lot of times when these animals are injured, they'll refuse to eat. He's drinking, he's pooping, he's peed. It's just all around a great sign. So we're probably gonna do about one more syringe of Pedialyte just for this feeding, and we'll probably do a little bit of formula. The next feeding we'll do some more Pedialyte, and after that it will be entirely formula. All right everyone, we've hydrated the little baby squirrel with Pedialyte. Now we have to make its formula. So we've got Esbalac. Squirrels, yes, they drink the same thing as puppies. Esbalac is what we'll feed to otters, squirrels, raccoons, all kinds of stuff. We'll use the KMR for kittens, big cats. We got this right here. It says Esbalac, but you can see where it says otters from the past. We've got enough right there. How much did we get right there?
We're just gonna do one since we're only doing one squirrel. We don't need that much formula.
Exactly, we don't need that much formula since we're doing one squirrel. So we'll kind of just make it to order. Oh my gosh, you just splashed me. We're just gonna shake, 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 shake. We've got our formula heated up. So the way Hannah likes to heat formula up is she likes to actually heat the container of milk up inside of the pot right here, just so there's no bubbles from it boiling too hot in the microwave. She's got a nice syringe right here, and we're gonna start the bottle feeding. Hopefully this guy likes it. Well, more syringe feeding than bottle feeding. So you can see you gotta be extremely slow. Now guys, right now, if any of you guys find any sort of abandoned wildlife, whether it be a squirrel, a raccoon, a possum, a baby rabbit, and it's a tiny little baby, guys, please do not try to hand rear or bottle raise these animals yourselves. A lot of times people with good intentions end up killing these animals just because they don't know how to bottle feed them. They haven't been properly trained. Me and my sister have been doing this for since we were little kids. We know what we're doing here. So guys, please check your local laws when doing this as well. So if any of you guys find any sort of abandoned wildlife, make sure to call a wildlife rehabber. This little guy right here looks like he is not really wanting that much formula. He's not very enthusiastic. Not as enthusiastic as the Pedialyte because he seems to be full on the Pedialyte. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this guy in there. We're going to try to feed him in a couple of hours. And in the morning, I will be sure to give all of you guys an update on how this guy did throughout the night. Good morning everybody. We've got the little baby squirrel here. It's about 9 a.m. and look at this. He made it through the night and he is just looking 10 times better. I mean, you can see he's just active, alert. Look at that. No more blood on his nose. It looks like this little baby squirrel is going to make it. He's much more active and alert. I mean, this is just one adorable little squirrel. Here, go inside your little carrier right here. This baby squirrel is doing just absolutely amazing. So now that he has made it through the night, we are going to go right now. We are going to head up to a wildlife rehabber where we are going to be dropping this baby squirrel off to the wildlife rehabber. He's going to be raised back up and eventually be released into the wild. Hope all of you guys did enjoy today's episode. If you guys have not already, please go give this video a thumbs up and go comment down below a little name for this squirrel. Even though we're not keeping him, I want to know what all of you guys would name the tiny little baby squirrel. If you guys are not subscribed already, well, guess what, guys? If you enjoy the content, you enjoy the little squirrels and all kinds of critters, guys, go subscribe. It is the first link down below.